This flag is emblematic of an event that we're having this Sunday at 4 p.m. at Beausoleil Coastal Cuisine on Jefferson Highway. It's in Bocage, right next to Calvin's, where you get all that great chicken salad. It's called Smoke 'em If You Got 'em. This is the 9th year we've done it. We skipped 2020 because of the pandemic. Our presenting sponsor is Mockler Beverage. Other sponsors include Geico, Guarantee Media, Beausoleil, of course, Pest Stop, your do-it-yourself pest control solution, and CYE. This year's event is benefiting the Special Forces Charitable Trust. They support the families of Special Forces from really around the country. Sometimes they come home and their issues, sometimes they don't make it home and their families are in need of support, and this great organization does that. Tickets are $100 at the door. It is a full donation to the organization. There will be live music, a live and silent auction. There'll be food out there, and it's going to be a great time. District Attorney Hillar Moore is here with us on set to talk about Smoke 'em, who's been to most of the events, and I want to jump right into one of the reasons we do this. It's because in this country, there is a big issue with supporting veterans. Black, white, male, female, Hispanic, Jew, Christian, whatever. 22 veterans a day, on average, commit suicide in America. 22 a day. And many that come home maimed, either externally or internally. Yep. And so we support organizations that help them and their families. And you have a story about a family that'll be in attendance with us this Sunday.
Yeah, we learned about this gentleman, actually a hero, just a week or two ago, and that he passed away at age 77. But this was a young man, Martin Jerry Fritcher Jr., who lived in Baton Rouge all of his life, graduated Broadmoor, got a job at Dow, and the Vietnam War was going on. He said, you know what, I need to volunteer to defend my country. He volunteered, went to the Marine Corps, immediately shipped to Vietnam, and on November 6, 1967, the Marine behind him stepped on a landmine, and the landmine exploded, killing the Marine, but the shrapnel went through this man's body all the way through to his brain. He was in a coma for 30 days, and he has never been able to regain full life. His parents were told that in 1967, you take your son home, he's going to be like a vegetable, and just make the best for him. They both quit their jobs, the parents. They both cared for this hero, and they brought him back as much as he could be brought back. They passed away, and his sisters, 3 sisters, helped him. But he really lived a life by himself, and was not able to really express himself. And so he was really trapped in his body, but could understand and couldn't express himself. So this is a guy who, and you know, Vietnam veterans generally have not received the respect that they deserve.
Correct.
And when we found about this gem of a person, that's when we talked and said we really need to honor him.
Yeah, his family is going to be there, and we'll take some time in the program to have you talk about them. These are some pictures from some of the previous years' events that we've done. That picture of the lady in the white top, that's Taya Kyle. Taya Kyle is the widow of Chris Kyle. We benefited the Chris Kyle Frog Foundation, I think 4 of the 8 years that the event has been going on. And you see some of the auction items that we have there. This year, that was at Ben 77 in Perkins Row. This year, it's going to be in at Beausoleil, as I said. You know, Hillar, one of the things about the event that I always enjoy every year we do it is how much it makes people put back to the top of their mind the way veterans are treated here. Yeah. So, why hasn't it gotten better over the years, man?
I just think that we have to keep bringing attention to it, because it's that one day when you take the time to think about it, and when you there with those veterans, you saw them crying when we recognized them. Never had that chance to be recognized before, but for them to feel the gratitude, it's something that we have to do, and I appreciate what you have done to bring this to the forefront.
Well, it's amazing. One of the other sponsors for the event is Don Juan Cigar Company and Don Juan Cigar Bar. When you enter the event, if you are a cigar enthusiast, you will get one of these. This is the Cohiba Blue. Can I get number 2? Cohiba Blue. When you walk in, you'll get one of these babies right here. I love opening a box for the first time. My. Not Vanna White over here, but there you go. That's the cigar you get when you come into Smoke 'em If You Got 'em. Thank you, Hillar, for coming on and talking about this Sunday. Up next, we'll tell you about an investment in North Baton Rouge that's just inspirational.